In this week's Marketers Report, Patrizio Spagnoletto, Global Chief Marketing Officer Direct-to-Consumer for Warner Brothers Discovery, weighs in on building trust.
Trust is a really hard thing to build and a really easy thing to destroy, and we have to be very respectful about that. Our partnership with iHeart has really helped us build that trust and that relationship with the on-air talent.
As the #1 audio company, iHeartMedia gives marketers access to the audiences, trusted influencers, and data you need to grow. If you're a marketer, go to iHeartResults.com.
Deep in the mountains of Greece, the country's most wanted man has been on the run for over a decade. He's a bank robber.
We hear a barrage of shots.
A kidnapper. But to many Greeks, he's a hero. His name is Vasilis Paliokostas, and we're on the trail of the man behind the myth. A modern-day Robin Hood who steals from the rich and gives to the poor. I'm Miles Gray. Listen to The Good Thief on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Second date update.
How many times has Brooke come to one of us saying, "Oh my God, I have the cutest date night idea ever"?
Yes!
There's this adorable little shop. It's just a 2.5-hour drive away. And a blind woman there teaches you how to cut off your own hair and turn it into a shower loofah.
Isn't that fun?
I just forced my husband to do it with me, and it was so romantic.
Oh my God, and he has such thick hair. You wouldn't believe the loofah that man is able to make. I mean, just a head of gorgeous hair.
Right. Yeah. Sometimes good friends give terrible dating advice. And apparently that's what happened to one of our listeners recently named Will. Will, were you tricked into making loofahs out of your own hair?
No, not a loofah.
Okay, good. And I was going to say, don't call it a hairball because it's not one, all right?
I was going to call it that.
Okay.
Tell us about the date that you went on. What's her name?
Her name's Heather.
Heather? Okay, what did you and Heather do for your date?
Yeah, well, I was trying to think of a date idea because I wanted it to be cute, you know. I thought she seemed really nice. So I talked to a friend of mine, and she was like, go try out this little downtown area. It's on, like, the end of this little peninsula. I had never heard of it before, but apparently it's really cool. But it's kind of far away, and I don't have a car. She doesn't have a car. So we took a bus.
Oh.
Okay.
Whoa. Wait.
Took a bus to like some isolated peninsula far, far away.
I thought it was kind of weird, but I trust this person who told me that it was cool. So I was like, okay, whatever.
Okay.
And wait, is the destination like a cafe? Like, what's the whole point of this?
She said there was bars and restaurants.
Oh, it's like a little town. Okay.
Yeah, like little beach area and things like that. Like a touristy thing.
Yeah.
So you bust over there with Heather.
Yeah, Heather and I bust over there. And I didn't realize that this place, like how small it was going to be, but it literally took us 20 minutes to see everything.
Oh, no, it's that small.
It was very small, but they still had like a restaurant, so we went and ate.
I bet it was a busy restaurant if it's the only one in the whole town.
Yeah.
I mean, what was Heather's reaction? I mean, because I'm guessing the bus ride took a long time.
The bus ride took kind of a long time, but I don't know. I was trying to read the vibe, and she was still having a good time.
Okay.
And we went and ate dinner, and that was a good time. But then there was kind of like nothing else to do after that.
They don't have a hair loofah class that you could take over there?
You didn't plan correctly.
Sadly, no. I didn't see any ads for those.
They're usually in basements, so it's hard to find the flyer.
Should have gone checking around.
Makes sense.
Okay.
I try actively not to check basements for hair loofahs.
That sucks.
Did you guys do a little walk or something?
Yeah, what do you do?
Yeah, well, we walked around for a second, and we were like, all right, let's just go back to the restaurant. They had like a little bar.
Get hammered. That's always a good idea.
True.
Yeah.
I like that you've been there an hour and you're already a regular.
Yeah.
We're back.
Was it fun?
Yeah, it was fun.
Nice.
So we're getting drinks, and then we decide we want to leave, and we missed the last bus out of that place.
Oh, this is like when SpongeBob missed the last bus out of the city. Remember that episode?
No.
You guys are so
I'm going to take your
cool.
word for it, though.
Yeah, everybody understands that.
I mean, that means you just got to pony up for a super expensive Uber, right?
Yeah, I'd split it.
Yeah, that was the plan, but there were no Ubers in the area.
Because it's a tiny town.
Yeah. No Ubers, no lifts, no
Rent
nothing.
a bike?
Nope, they moved there.
Oh.
He's actually living there now.
Pay one of the locals to drive you home.
Yeah.
They're like, you're the mayor now.
Yeah, I'm calling from the peninsula. It's been a comfortable life. No, like we have to get like a tiny hotel room.
What?
Oh, God.
Which is also attached to the restaurant.
Man.
It's just one building.
It's everything.
It was pretty close to the restaurant.
Okay.
Wait, what was her reaction? This could go two ways. Either she's really excited and she's like, oh, don't worry about two. We'll split one.
Oh, yeah.
We know which one Brooke would do.
Yeah. So I didn't want to assume anything, and she didn't tell me otherwise. So I just got a room with 2 beds in it.
Oh,
and
that's pretty assuming.
That's safe. Well, no 2 beds, assuming you're not going to sleep together.
No, I think you would have to get 2 different hotel rooms. Like a first night. I don't know. If you're not going to assume anything.
You're gonna make a guy pay for 2 rooms?
That's so much more money.
They could call someone to pick him up.
Dude,
it's his there.
And it's his bad planning.
So what happened?
So long story short, nothing happened. Like we fell asleep watching Pirates of the Caribbean.
Nice.
Okay.
And we woke up in the morning, no breakfast, got the first bus back. It was just kind of awkward, like having to be like forced to stay together like the first night.
Well, not only that, you don't have a toothbrush. You don't have all of your like face stuff. Like you're waking up feeling. Ugh.
And you didn't like hook up at all?
It was not great. No, nothing happened.
In separate beds?
Weird.
Was she angry? Was she sitting with
it's
her
a question.
arms?
Were you like in one bed cuddling watching it, or were you in separate beds?
No, we were in separate beds the whole time. Like,
oh, God.
Oh, boy.
she might have been mad. I don't know. She was just kind of like not saying anything. And so anyway, I emailed you guys because I have not heard from her.
I feel like it's just as much her fault. I would never not Google that stuff. Like before I go on a bus with someone somewhere.
And if you're with a dude that you don't want to be with, you'd call your girlfriend.
You would get picked up.
You would get somebody to sacrifice.
Yeah, I know. That's what I thought.
Okay, well, good idea. Let's call her and shame her right in a few seconds, saying it's
think
your
that's
fault.
it.
I think it is.
I think that he did something in the hotel room that
that's
made
what
her
I mean.
not happy.
Well, at least
I think she was into it until a certain point.
At least she didn't like call the Coast Guard to come like get her. Like, I need a chopper.
The Coast Guard who also runs the restaurant, who also owns the town.
It's a peninsula.
It's a busy guy.
Well,
busy
he's the
person.
mayor now. He has contacts.
So,
I
all right.
control all the helicopters.
Well, we're going to come back. We're going to call Heather for you and see if it was your fault that it ended badly or hers when we do your second date
It could have just
update.
been the circumstances.
We'll find out for sure.
That's not fun, Jose.
Get your second date update next.
Second date update.
If you missed part 1 of the second date, Will and Heather ended up stranded in a tiny town on a remote peninsula where the last bus had already left, which gave them no choice but to stay the night in one hotel room with 2 separate beds.
Oh.
Brooke immediately said before we left in the first part that something happened in that hotel room.
Oh, scary.
Like a gruff detective who's been working the hooker beats on the wrong side of town. Something don't smell right over here.
All I was trying to say, Jeffrey, is if she agreed to the hotel to begin with, she was feeling something good.
Okay, or comfortable enough.
Yeah, and then it turned to nothing but Pirates of the Caribbean movie watching. Like,
Well, if she hadn't done that, what was her option? To sleep
to get
outside?
her own hotel room. She's a grown woman with her own credit card. I'm sure she could have covered herself, Jeff.
We don't know what her
Yeah.
credit card situation is like. Maybe they're all maxed out.
That's true.
herself.
Jeff, first
I
things
don't
first,
know.
when she gets on the phone, ask her her credit score.
All right. Well, we're going to see if Brooke's gumshoe ways are right on or way off. But, Will, maybe you should tell us, did you blow the ending of the Pirates movie? Because maybe Heather hadn't seen it yet.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, I'm not much one for spoilers.
Oh, really?
He's like, Johnny Depp gets away. No, come on. You're the worst.
Oh, God.
So funny.
Okay. Well, we don't have any spoilers for how the second date's going to end, so let's
We
get
don't
right
know.
into it. Hopefully it has a happy ending.
Yeah.
You ready to do this, Will?
Yep, let's do it.
All right. Here we go.
Hello?
Hey, we're looking for Heather.
Yeah, this is Heather.
Hey, Heather. I said we because you're on with a whole morning show right now called Brooke and Jeffrey.
Hi, Heather.
Hey.
Do you have a second?
Whoa.
Yeah.
What do you mean, like a radio?
Yeah, we're a radio show.
What if we weren't? What if we were just like a morning show that got together every day and just called people?
Yeah.
Just like a bunch of randoms.
But didn't broadcast?
Yeah.
No,
we
we're-
podcast too, if that makes it feel
That is
better.
true, yeah.
We're a legit show, and we're doing something called a second date update.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where we try and help some of our listeners who've gone out on dates but are getting ghosted afterwards to try and figure out if anything went wrong or if there's a chance you guys could meet up again. And
Okay.
there's a guy that you went out with recently named Will.
Yeah. Did he call you?
Yeah, we heard from Will a little bit about you guys going to this little town on this peninsula, missing the last bus out and having to stay the night there.
Wow. Okay. He told you everything.
Well, I don't think he told us everything because he didn't tell us why you weren't calling.
Yeah.
No, I bet he didn't tell you everything.
Right, because we've heard that you haven't been reaching back out to him after your night together.
Yeah. So honestly, like I was actually really enjoying the date. Like it was going really well. It was funny, like that we kind of got stuck in. Like to be totally honest, I knew the bus schedule because.
Oh, what?
Wait, what?
You know, if it was a complete flop, I wanted to know my way out.
Wait.
Hold on.
Wait, so you purposely missed the last bus? Is that what you're saying?
Well, it wasn't even that. I just kind of checked my watch and realized, like, okay, if we were to catch the last bus, we would have to, like, sprint right now.
See, and Alexis, I think, mentioned that, like, why would you not know the bus
Glad you're
schedule?
smart and safe, girl.
You know?
Yeah.
I did not
That
expect
makes
to hear
sense.
that from you, if I'm being honest.
So you were into him then?
Oh, yeah. Like, it was going very well. And so I just kind of wanted to see what he would do, like, how he would handle that situation. Because, like, everyone puts on their first date face. And I was like, this could be interesting. This would be, like, a fun little plot twist.
It is brilliant.
Wow.
Because you're right. First date's face is a thing. If you went on one date with me, you think I'm the perfect man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Second date, it's like, oh my God, how are you even alive?
Already by the second date.
Yeah, I drop
We
it.
fall quickly.
So everything was okay when you got the hotel room?
It was going great. And I was like, okay, I'm excited. And so, yeah, he ended up booking us a hotel room.
Okay, wait. Was that the right move for you? What were you hoping him to do?
Well, I was kind of hoping it would be one hotel room.
Oh, okay.
I was super into it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right,
So what changed?
Yeah. So we get up to the room, and he's like, let's watch Pirates of the Caribbean. And I'm like, great, a classic. Let's do it.
Yeah. Plus, it's like, it's a movie you've already seen. So I always, that indicates to me, like, okay, you don't actually want to pay attention to the movie.
Like, you can tune in if you
Yeah,
want,
yeah.
but it's really background.
Right. Like, I feel like everyone has seen that movie.
Yeah,
Okay.
So anyway, about like 30 minutes into the movie, he pauses the movie just kind of like randomly
Okay.
and like dials a number on his phone, and he like turns it on speakerphone, and I'm like, what is about to happen?
Whoa.
And
What?
this voice comes on, and it's a girl, and she's like, is my baby ready for his nightly routine?
Wait, does he have a girlfriend?
What?
Guys, it's his mom. And she starts reading Goodnight Moon.
Get out of here.
This has got to be a joke.
I'm still waiting for the weird part.
That does sound like Jeff and his
Yeah, it has to be some joke that it just ended up not funny or something.
I'm like shook at this point. So I'm literally, I didn't say anything because I kind of kept waiting for it to be a joke.
Did he tell his mom that you were there?
Yeah. He was like, okay, yes, I'm ready, but I've got a friend over, so it's got to be quick.
Oh,
What?
that's worse.
And the mom still went through with it.
What? Yeah.
It's not unusual.
I would have been like, oh, let's do this another time
So
then.
that means he's done this in front of other women before, too?
Whoa, hang on. Can I stop you right there?
No, I wanted to keep going.
No, I need an excuse. I need like some
This
logical
story was
logic.
just getting good.
No. Hang on,
What's
hang
happening
on.
right now? Is this
Yeah.
Will? Is that you?
Yeah, that's Will.
Hey, Heather. Hi. Hey, what's up?
We swear his mom isn't on the phone too. I promise.
Yeah, that's how this segment works in the second dates is we have the other person listening so that they can hear what went wrong.
How would
Or what
you
went
not
right in this case.
think that's
What
a?
went right?
How do you leave that out?
I think it's weird that you don't appreciate that I have like a good connection with my mom.
I mean,
Okay.
Well, that's not normal. You're a grown man.
in a
Oh,
general
grown
statement,
men aren't
he's
allowed to
right.
love their moms?
That's not a love.
That's all what I'm saying. I'm saying grown men don't have their mom call them on a date
Yes.
every Goodnight Moon. Like, do you not see
Well,
how that's an
we don't
extreme
get to
turn
see
off?
each other very often, so this is like something that we do together, and it helps me sleep.
There is no way there's not been another person telling you that this is weird and creepy before.
obviously I don't have people around all the time, but you were there and I thought you would be okay with it and would think it was, kind of cute.
Huh?
Is that how you felt? You feel like maybe there was a little bit of cuteness to it?
This was not the worst part, though, you guys. Let me cut to the worst part of this. He gets off the phone, and then he decides that this is the time to come on to me.
What?
Wait, what?
While on the phone.
No, he hung up. He hung up.
No, he hung up the phone, and he was like, okay, now I'm going to try to be cute and, cuddly. Yeah. And I was like, no!
Oh, no.
If I'm you in that situation and I see that someone that I'm with has a really close connection with their mom, that's a turn on for me.
Yeah.
Good.
I don't think most women think that.
It shows emotional maturity. I'm just saying.
Can you imagine on their wedding night, he's calling his mom for a bedtime story?
Honeymoon.
What's wrong with that?
Don't knock it. She's a great storyteller.
Yeah, get you right to sleep.
Yeah.
Will.
I think
man.
Brooke is just jealous because she's not as good of a mother as Will's mom is.
I never will be,
exactly.
Jeffrey.
Stories now.
I never will be.
She has to get over that.
Yeah.
Really, it comes down
Wow.
to Heather.
Is
And
that
if you're
what we're
willing
gonna
to
do
give
that?
Will another chance for a second date. Because if you are, we're willing to pay for it.
Man.
I just am, I can't imagine a future where this is something I have to abide. If this was how it was on the first date, how much worse does it get?
Oh, and then you have to, when you are with someone, you're with their mother, too. It's like an in-law situation.
Right.
Yeah.
Heather, I don't get you. It's just a story, It's how we connect. She can read a different story if you want.
Okay.
Heather?
I think you're missing the point.
Maybe you would like to read him the good night stories even.
No.
A little Polar Express, maybe?
Oh, I don't think Will would let anyone replace his mother,
No,
Jeffrey.
that's true. I don't want to impose. So is this not happening?
No.
I think that is so short-sighted. I think we had a good time, and I think it's dumb that you don't like that I have a good connection with my mom.
Well, I don't want you to go home empty-handed tonight. You know what I'm going to do? Tonight, I'm coming over, and you and I are doing Big Spoon, Little Spoon. We'll have your mom read a good night story to both of us.
Yes. You're going to love it. It's a great story.
So we have consolation prizes on this show that people never even expected.
Or wanted.
Everyone's a winner today, except for Heather. Sorry, Heather.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
In this week's Marketers Report, we learn about the value of local influencers in uncertain times from Allison Griffin, head of marketing at State Farm.
The economy is tough for everyone, and taking a step back and understanding the pain that your customers are currently going through because of a tough environment is really important. We have 19,000 agents across the country, and they understand what's going on in those very unique communities. iHeart has such a broad broadcast reach that is local, connected, and for us to be able to touch customers with a local feel but at a national scale is so efficient and important for us.
As the #1 audio company, iHeartMedia gives marketers access to all, from national to local. Every audience, live conversations, trusted influencers, and the insights and data you need to grow. Not just a media company, iHeartMedia is your access company. If you're a marketer, go to iHeartResults.com.
Deep in the mountains of Greece, the country's most wanted man has been on the run for over a decade. He's a bank robber.
We hear a barrage of shots.
A kidnapper. But to many Greeks, he's a hero. His name is Vasilis Spaliokostas, and we're on the trail of the man behind the myth. A modern-day Robin Hood who steals from the rich and gives to the poor. I'm Miles Gray. Listen to The Good Thief on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
So, I just got the State Farm Personal Price Plan on my car insurance.
So you told your agent you play the bagpipes for your dog?
What? No, I didn't get that personal. My agent just helped me create an affordable price just for me. Okay, let me show you what I've been working on. Hey, Buster!
Call State Farm agent Brian Peplinjack in Marysville today.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary.